Well, it started getting dark today about 5 o'clock, but you guys didn't tune into the weather to listen to me complain about daylight savings time. People probably have their schedules all jumbled around too, but the more important thing that's happening is the chances of thunderstorms. Wave 2 is set to arrive tonight, and then Wave 3 is going to be arriving really Monday afternoon. It's dry right now in Springfield, but give that about an hour, and that's going to be changing as these thunderstorms are getting closer and closer. If the leading edge of Wave 2 is really right in here, right along the I-49 corridor, where we can start to see kind of higher reflectivity values. Right now, no severe weather, and let's hope it can stay that way throughout the night. I think the chances of things turning severe close to zero, but not zero, so we still have that chance. Just stay weather aware tonight and absolutely stay weather aware on Monday. I think the third wave of thunderstorms that's going to be arriving is really the scariest, the one that can bring the most rainfall and the highest potential of a tornado threat that could be coming in. But a flood watch has been issued for the majority of the counties in the Ozarks for now until Tuesday at 6 p.m. as it's going to be a whole lot of water that's going to be coming our way. I've been saying really all week long, somewhere between 2 to 5 inches. I think that still holds true for the amount of people in the Ozarks. We didn't see it with Wave 1. That was to be expected. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the forecast with more rain and thunderstorms going to be coming in. You can also see flood watches issued, but flood warnings have been in place in Oklahoma. That's where these thunderstorms just got out of. I would not be surprised if we see more flood warnings get issued throughout the night, as with this leading edge of heaviest thunderstorms are going to push in and get closer to the Springfield area about 10:30. It's going to start to move in, and then really pay attention to what happens south of the interstate, south of I-44. You can see all of this thunderstorm activity set up, and what's going to happen is this leading edge of thunderstorms are going to create a little ripple, a little outflow boundary that will allow thunderstorms behind it to form. And then those thunderstorms are going to create another ripple in the atmosphere that allows more thunderstorms to follow in its place. So when I progress this, we're going to go from midnight to about 2. Not a whole lot has changed. The thunderstorms are still in place. We'll progress it 2 or 3 more hours to about 5 a.m. You can still see thunderstorms lingering south of the interstate. I think this is where the heaviest totals are going to be tonight. Totals north of the interstate, probably not as high for areas off into the southeast. And that's the Wave 2 that's moving out and really shuts down by the time we're getting into Monday morning. Still have some scattered showers until Wave 3 is set to arrive. And this is going to be the big one. It's coming with a front, and once it pushes through kind of this leading edge, it's going to close the door of rain opportunity. That's what we call in meteorology and weather as a quasi-linear convective system. It's really a fancy word for just a line of thunderstorms. They're going to be moving in, and anywhere where you kind of get a bow, a little kink in this line, that's an opportunity where you could have tornadoes that are going to be spinning up. So Monday afternoon, we have to watch out for the possibility of a few tornadoes that could be forming with this leading edge. It's going to very slowly push through the Ozarks in that afternoon to evening hour. And then once it gets out of our way, we're done with rain chances for quite some time. And it's going to be all the way, I think, till about Tuesday morning, early in that morning hour, until we can fully put that behind us, get more sunshine that's going to be coming out on Wednesday. All right, rain totals, I showed it earlier in the show. It's pretty impressive. The heaviest totals, I'm expecting them to be for areas south of the interstate, south of I-44. And a big reason why that is we're going to have those training thunderstorms. They're going to be set up tonight, but nearly everyone is going to have very impressive values that are going to be coming in. We still have a chance of severe weather. It's really Monday night is the night that I'm most concerned about. And here are the threats I'm watching right now. Obviously, flooding is going to be the main concern when we're talking about half a foot of rain that could be coming for many people across the Ozarks, and the tornado threat we have to watch. Not too concerned about winds, not too concerned about hail, but it's really the flooding and tornado threat that we have to keep an eye out for on Monday. Really, the third wave wraps up Tuesday morning, and then we're going to get back to kind of some normal-like weather, quiet, fall-like temperatures in the 60s. No concern of freezing this week.
I was about to say, despite all the rain that we're getting, the temperatures really don't look that bad.
No, we're finally getting to where you expect fall to be. You know, we're getting rain, we're getting cooler temperatures, getting back to average. It's just kind of nasty right now in that process of that transition zone. It's
been very gloomy for November, but that's all right. We'll just pack our rain jackets. Everything will be fine.
Well, we're going to get wet, but then it'll be nicer. It'll be nicer. Just give it a couple days.
Yep, just wait a little bit. It's Missouri. Thanks, Matt. Okay.